Open house ready. Realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting, but it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962. Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow. Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one. Come on, just move the glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
A door suddenly swings open on its own, and Sandra is spooked, but she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves, as if it's being pushed by some invisible force. But things get even crazier when a smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice. So again, I ask, did you see it? Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken. And then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home, but this was the first time she finally captured it on camera. Ride of a lifetime. Gustavo Alvarez from Matan, Mexico, is celebrating his 10th birthday with his family at a small amusement park. After gathering his courage, the young boy goes on a roller coaster for the very first time. A total of 8 people get on the roller coaster, all of Gustavo's family. His proud mother sits in the front and records the video of Gustavo's first roller coaster ride. But her camera catches something that Gustavo and his family simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
Tony.
¡Ay! ¡Ay, mamá, me da miedo! ¡Ay! 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 ¡Ay, me da miedo! ¡Oh, tu doña! ¿Otra vez?
Sí. Son 5 o 6 vueltas.
¡Está bien recio!
Abajo no, abajo, en la parte de abajo no.
¡Que no se cae!
No,
¡Ah!
una pista.
¡Ay! ¡Ay!
Otra.
¡Ay, se no le da recio!
Y fue el señor que se despidió, güey. Así es el juego aquí.
¿Vieron un brincolín?
¿Cuál?
¡Ay! ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡Ay, aquí donde va! ¡Me da miedo!
You see, none of Gustavo's family got in the last cart on the roller coaster, and it's empty for the most of the ride. But during the second lap, someone or something seems to appear out of thin air. The figure is hardly noticeable at first, but then it seems to transform into a solid person, seemingly wearing all black and sitting all alone. Now, the roller coaster has not stopped a single time to allow for a person to get on or off. So, just who or what is this? What makes this capture even creepier is that, years ago, 2 people lost their lives on a larger roller coaster that stood on the same land. After the tragic accident, that roller coaster was condemned and dismantled. It was replaced by this smaller, safer, family-friendly ride. So, could this be the spirit of one of the victims of the older roller coaster accident? Are they doomed to loop this track over and over? Let me know what you think. Hanakosen, a group of friends at a high school in Japan, hear crying coming from their restroom during their lunch break. Now, in Japan, there is a famous legend of a girl named Hanakosen. This young girl's spirit is said to haunt restrooms in schools across Japan. The group moves in, all of them a bit hesitant to investigate the source of the creepy sound. Needless to say, it did not go well.
洋式のところから。嘘。取ってよ。ねえ、誰もいないよ、本当に。待って、こっち行くから。ね、待って、ちょっと待って。誰もいないのに声したってこと？待って、嘘。ねえ、開いてるんだけど。ねえ。 泣いてるよ。行こう。
The girls are just about to leave until they suddenly hear a loud bang and go back for a look. The horrifying, distorted face of a young girl can be seen inside one of the restroom stalls. The group runs in fear and the video cuts. Now, unfortunately, there is no source to be found for this video. It appeared on the internet as mysteriously as Japanese legend. So, did the girls capture evidence of Hanakosen? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. While you're sleeping, it's 3 in the morning in Erie, Pennsylvania, and Jorge Cruz and his family are all fast asleep in bed. Suddenly, their bedroom door slams shut. Jorge is woken up by the sound, but doesn't think much of it and goes back to sleep. But the next day, he begins to wonder what could have caused the door to slam. He checks their baby monitor footage, and what he finds makes his blood run cold. Loud banging can be heard before the bedroom door slams shut. Then, a dark shadow-like figure can be seen creeping up from the bottom of the baby's crib, seemingly watching the child sleep. The dark mass seems to reach over toward the child, even moving around a stuffed animal. Then, it simply disappears into thin air. Jorge says that he feels the entity might be a dark presence in his home. So, did the family capture a paranormal entity on camera? Let me know what you think. Apartment tour gone wrong. A realtor from Ladson, South Carolina, is giving a tour of a brand new luxury apartment to an interested couple. Then it goes terribly wrong.
It helps sometimes. So this is the oval.
Can she?
Yeah, that would help me actually. Yeah. Is that closet?
That's washer dryer hookups.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, sorry I kicked you. Do you like? There's a person in there. There's a person in here? Hello?
The woman touring the apartment heads alone into the back bedroom and checks out the closet, but she's surprised to find there is just some weird dude hiding in there. Understandably, she kind of freaks out and runs out of the room, warning the others. The realtor is shocked, and after checking out the bedroom herself, she just says, okay, we're going to go.
Do you like? There's a person in there. There's a person in here? Hello?
Now, it bears repeating that these are brand new luxury apartments in a guarded community, so it seems odd that a squatter could even get in there. But what would you do if you were touring an apartment and a guy just popped out of the closet?